Hello, this is the new Ezzee tie hook length, precision hook length tying tool. I'm going to show you the features of it and show you how to use it. Now, first and foremost, comes in a nice cardboard box, so it's presentable, looks the part. The actual product itself is very well made. Aluminium frame on there, nice and light. It's got the rubber stops on the bottom so it can stick to the table. We've got the adjustable distances, so you can set your hook lengths from 3 inch up to 12 inch, and then if you want to actually make them longer, you can just wrap the line around, obviously measuring your inch increments to get the hook lengths of your desire. So we've got that on there. It comes with the Matchman hook tire in there, which detaches dead easy. There's no fumbling about with that. That's nice and neat. Also comes with a loop tire, which we can use obviously for getting your hook lengths exactly the same size. We like to have all your loops the same size, so that helps. Line, hooks, obviously to get yourself set up at home. Nice pair of scissors and a hook length box for chucking everything in once we've done. So I'll show you how this works. Now, first and foremost, start off at the business end when we can find the line. Here we go. So what we want to do is tie a loop in your main line, your chosen line of whichever make model you like, and packet of hooks. Now, for demonstration purposes, I am using thick line and big hooks just so you can see it on the camera. So we'll tie a loop in the loop tire, and if you've not used one of these in the past, it does come supplied with a step-by-step guide on there, and no doubt there's other videos on YouTube showing you how to use that. So that's the loop. I don't know whether you can pick that up. You might be able to pick it up on there. So a nice neat loop. Let's trim the tag end off on that. Should use my scissors really rather than my teeth, but there we go. Right, so if we want to tie a 6 inch hook length, what I tend to do myself is tie a loop in my main line, set the distance on the pin. You can actually unscrew that, slide it to whichever position you want. So again, we want to go 6 inch. Tighten that down nice and firm, and then you've got your pin which your loop locks into. So if we do that, and then allow yourself a decent bit of line for actually tying your hook length off. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to save on line and using too short a piece. So bite yourself off plenty of line on there. And just for 1 second, put that to one side. Let's put our chosen hook into the hook tire itself. Go in there. So as putting that, locating the hook into the hook tire itself, if you can see that on there, if you hold it so the wheel's facing you and the hook's at the top, running off that way, when you come to tie it, you'll understand which way the line comes off the spade. If you turn it the other way around, the line can come off the back of the spade, so it's knowing which way around to put the hook can make all the difference as well. So that clicks into place. Again, getting your line. If you put that through onto your pin, that goes in there, so that's on. Now I am going to have to turn this round and move all this out of my way. It gives me a little bit more to work with. So what we do is we put and cross the line over, so that picks the line up on the shank, and we turn that clockwise, watching the line as you're whipping it up towards the spade. Seven or 8 turns on there is what I prefer to use. I mean, everybody has their own preferences. I feel as though that's enough. Then the tag end comes round the first prong on there, on the first bar. We push all those down, release the hook tire and pull down slowly, and what that'll do is it'll trap all the line, all the whippings on the back of the hook tire. Undo the wheel, he says, that way, and then pull that tag end all the way through them whippings. and that's your hook tied on. So that now, in theory, now can you see that? You see how that's coiled up? Now that's a bad mistake on my part. Reason being is I should have dampened the line, but what that's done is it's only caused it on the tag end. As long as it doesn't damage the front end of your hook length, there shouldn't be any issues on there. So you should always wet your knots up, but with thick line and big hooks, I try not to myself. Right, we can undo that from there. So that now, in theory, should have been 6 inches. So we trim that tag end off on there. Nice and neat. And all being well, as the Ezzee tie suggests, should fit onto the 6-inch mark into your hook box on there every time. So that's that one on there, 6 inches ready tied. There's a couple on there I've already done, and I'm going to sit here all night and finish them off. So let's do that again.